So a company have reached out to me and asked me if I would try one of their products. Now I'm going to do an unboxing video and I'll show you exactly what they sent me. So the good people at GardePro have sent me one of their products to test out, and I thought I would unbox it and show you exactly what they have sent me. So the first thing out of that box is the camera itself. Now this is the GardePro A60 4K Non-Cellular Trail Camera. Now what I'll do is I'll open it up so you can see exactly what you get in the box itself. So we'll open that up, and the first thing I can see is a instruction manual in various languages, which is ideal. Some of these little kits you only get like a piece of paper and it doesn't really give you much instruction, but it looks like there's a decent amount of information in there. Now I'll just unwrap this. Now this is the camera itself. So this is the A60 camera, and as you can see at the top of there, you've got a 940 nanometer no glow infrared. So that's completely invisible to humans and animals, and it has a range of up to 100 feet, which is awesome. Now the one you can see there, that is the camera itself. Now that camera is 4K, and that does 4K at 30 frames per second, but you can also change it down to 1080p at 60 frames per second if you want to sort of capture anything that's going past a bit quicker. But that's that. And then below here you've got 3 individual sensors. Now these sensors are an amazing 120 degree wide angle detection. So it doesn't matter if it's right in front or it's coming to either sides, this will sort of pick up and start recording. And the trigger rate on this unit is 0.1 seconds. So as soon as something goes past that, as soon as it detects anything, it's there, it's recording straight away. So you're not going to miss anything if something's going past quite quickly. As soon as it gets into that shot, it'll start recording, so you'll capture whatever it is. So you're not going to miss any of your nature or sort of whatever you're using this for. So that's the front of it. It's a nice looking camera. Obviously there's a day and a night camera, and it's a sturdy bit of kit. Very sort of hard wearing, decent plastic. Some of the ones that I've seen are a bit of a thinner plastic, don't seem to be made as well as this. And so let's have a look. So on the back of here you've got loops that you basically put a tree belt, I would call it, through that. You tie on the actual tree itself, and obviously it's got sturdy little stops there to sort of keep it nice and level to the tree. Depending where you're doing it, you can have it on a tree or a post. If you're not doing that sort of thing, there is also a tripod screw at the bottom there, and also there's another one at the back there, depending on how you are connecting it to a tripod. And at the bottom as well, you've got your AC input, but you've also got the input for a solar panel unit if you want to use that as well, which I'll talk about in a moment. Now when it comes to the side, you have a little latch here, and you just click that open. It's quite easy to open, and then that opens right out. And then inside you've got that little 2.4 inch colour screen, and you've got your sort of your navigational ups and down, left and right, and you're okay there. You've got your menu button, your start button to get it all running, and an on off switch right there. Behind there is space for 8 AA batteries, and obviously then that panel just clicks into place and keeps them behind there. So when you're opening and closing it, those batteries aren't falling out onto the wet floor or snow, or if it's raining, it keeps them all behind there safe. You've also got a USB-C port underneath there to plug that directly into your computer if you want. And then on this side you have an SD card. Now this can take up to 512 gig cards, so this means that if you've got batteries in there, the solar panel unit on there, you can leave this thing out for weeks and it will do the job. It will save all that information, especially if you've got 512 gig in there. You're going to get hours and hours of decent footage with this. But as you can see on the outside of there, you do have a rubber seal, and I don't know if you can hear this on there. It's not clicking together, it's not plastic on plastic, you can hear that seal. And then you basically just click that back over and that snaps it tight. So this is weatherproof to an IP66 rating, so it can withstand heavy rain, snow, and you're not going to get any dust within there. It's all self-contained, a really decent bit of kit. Now the next thing you do get in this little box, of course, is the USB-C cable to plug that into your computer. And the belt, strap, whatever you want to call it, is here. So it's quite a thin looking belt that you put on, and you basically just strap that in, and it's got a grip on the actual clasp there, the little buckle. And then yeah, you just put that in, strap it to the tree, and yeah, that camera's going nowhere. It's going to be nice and stationary and capture the footage you want. Now, the other thing they gave me, or nice enough to give me, was a memory card to get going. So I've got 64 gig memory card, and that's the sort of size memory card you'll need to use in this. So that's perfect. Now, the next bit is this. So the good people at GardePro actually gave me the solar panel unit as well. Now let me open that and I'll show you exactly what you get inside here. So again, they give you a decent size instruction manual in various languages, and then you've got this. This is the solar panel itself. Now this has got, when you look at the back, it's got obviously a mounting screw on there, but this block you can see here, this is actually a lithium battery, and then the battery on here is a 5,200 milliamp battery in there. So what you need to do when you first get this, get it outside, get that battery charged up on the sun, and the chances are you won't even need batteries for this. This will do the job, but obviously if you've got those overcast dull days, you've got batteries in this as a backup, so you're not going to miss any of that great footage. It's got a decent amount of cable length on there. Obviously you've got this little screw on here that screws into the bottom that keeps everything nice and dust free and waterproof. You've also got a little bracket there to put it on to your house if you basically want to monitor outside your house, if you're getting foxes or badgers or any sort of wildlife in your garden. You've got a permanent fixing unit there to fix this on to the outside of your house, your brickwork. And the other things you get in here are your adapters for your DC power supply. So that's all you get in the box itself. But yeah, that is the solar panel unit you get with it. So the great thing about this kit is you don't have to worry about batteries or anything like that. If you've got the camera, you've got the solar panel charged, and it's during the summer sort of months, you've got that sun all the time, so that battery's constantly charging up and keeping this thing going and capturing all that beauty. So why would I buy the camera and the solar panel? It's a no-brainer. You just set it and forget it. It means that you can set this up if you've got a decent sized memory card in. As I say, 512 gig will last you months. You can get this set up and you can put this on fully charged. This will charge during the day and it will power this for as long as you need it to. It means if you're going out there, you can get it set up and you can leave it for days. Make sure there's no center view anywhere near it, so the animals will be free to go around where this is set up. There's no glare, there's no LED lights or anything showing, so they won't know it's even there, and you'll be getting some perfect footage. And if you're not using any batteries, it means it's more environmental. You're not having to change batteries all the time, throwing batteries out. You've got this beautiful combination of the solar panel and the camera capturing that beautiful 4K resolution. So how easy is it to use the GardePro A60 Trail Camera? It is very easy. Now it does come, as I said before, with two manuals for both the camera and for the solar panel unit, the SP350. In here it gives you modes, settings, everything you need to do step by step to get this running of how you want it. Now when you open it up, as I've told you in the unboxing video, you've got a screen right here, and on here you can see now this is the menu. So when it comes to the menu, you've got your modes, you've got your photo and video depending on what you want to take, you've got your photo quality, anything from 4 megapixels to 64 megapixels. Your video quality is anything from 1080p all the way to 4K. Your video length, how long you want it to record, if you want sound, your video format, your infrared sensors, if you want your side sensors on as well. There's just so much in there showing you exactly what you need to do just in this little menu itself. So it's everything's self-explanatory. So in this video, I just wanted to show you some test footage I did, because I wanted to just see what it sort of did in my back garden before I started taking it out into sort of nature reserves and things like that to try and get some better footage. I wanted to test it first, see how it handled it, if it was reliable, and go from there. So the first bit of footage you're going to see is a time lapse. So here it's only 16 seconds long. What this was one photo taken every 2 minutes, and it was around about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, all the way to the sort of the next morning, probably about 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the morning. So it shows you that gradual going from day to night. When it got to nighttime, about 8 o'clock, it did trigger the infrared sensors on the front here, so you can see how it changes straight away to night vision. But then as you see here, this is another one I did, and this one is 26 seconds long. And this is 5 pictures taken every 2 minutes. And as you can see, it's a more fluid. It looks a lot better with 5 pictures being taken rather than just one. But what I wanted to do is see exactly how it fared when it came to 1 picture every 2 minutes to 5 pictures every 2 minutes. I wanted to see it was more fluid, a more gradual time lapse, which it is. It looks a lot better, the second one that I've done. But I just wanted to show you exactly what it looked like. So if you wanted to set it on 1 picture per 2 minutes, that's what it'll look like. Or if it's 5 pictures per 2 minutes. What you need to remember though is your memory card space. Now, if you were taking 1 every 2 minutes, you may take 600 pictures, say. But if you're taking 5 every 2 minutes, you're looking at maybe 2,500 to 3,000 pictures. So you need to keep that in mind when you're setting this, that you've got the right memory card for it. Because if you've got it at 64 megapixels per picture, it's going to fill that card up pretty much straight away. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. But then also, you've got the sensors on the front. You've got the central one you can have on, or you can actually have these on as well. So you've got the 120 degree detection. And what happens is when anything goes past it, as I've said before, it'll trigger it. So the video you're going to see now, this is just a couple of minute video, but I'll just show you a clip of it. This is just in my back garden again. I wanted to see how it worked and make sure it definitely worked and I could rely on it. And every time one of the blackbirds went past the sensor, it triggered it, so you could see them bouncing around my garden. But the good thing about it is you can have it with or without sound. So if you're not too bothered about sound and you're going to put music over the top or whatever for your YouTube video or social media, you don't need to have the sound on. But if it's like bird song and that sort of thing, and you want to get the sort of the natural sound of things, this does record sound, and it is very impressive for the actual unit that it is. So overall, what are my thoughts on it? I think it is a very decent, sturdy camera. I think the quality is decent for what it is. Sound quality is good for what it is, and the picture quality. It handles the rain. Now I had it in last night when I was doing the video and detection. I left it overnight and it was pouring down with rain. It's sealed tight. It works perfectly. Both this and the solar panel unit are waterproof. So I managed to test that and it just works perfectly. I just can't wait to get some more video for you to show you out in the woodlands and hopefully capture more wildlife with it rather than my back garden. But I just wanted to show you the testing phase so far. So if you're interested in getting the GardePro A60 Trail Camera or the bundle that has the camera and the SP350 Solar Panel unit and a memory card, you can do so by using the QR code right there or the link in the description, and use my product code SMOG15 to get 15% off this bundle or anything on the GardePro website. The GardePro SP350 Solar Panel and the GardePro A60 Trail Camera. Capturing nature and the wild, one frame at a time. Just set it and forget it.